Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the Forrester manse, Brooke tells Ridge she'll move Carter what he did was wrong and get him to put him back in charge of the company. She couldn't tell him right down because he turned to Taylor, but they'll get through all of that. We've too. At the Precipice house, Steffi's sure Ridge won't forgive Brooke this time. She thinks there's a gray feeling in Taylor getting to spend further time with her pater. Taylor muses that Brooke will put on the performance of her life trying to win Ridge back. Steffi assures her mama there's no way Brooke is getting her pater back this time. At Bill's place, Luna tells him she'll actually sleep tonight. Bill couldn't leave her in that place. She'll still pay her debt to society, but she'll do it there. They go over her being under house arrest and he warns she'll have to keep it quiet. No bone can know she's there. Luna cries that she's no longer in a cell and they clinch. Pulling back, she tells Bill she can't really wrap her head around this. Why did you do this for me? Bill says he didn't want Luna to get killed in jail. He also allowed about what they've in common and wants to give her what she didn't have all these times. Stability and a safe, stable place to call home. They hear a vehicle outdoors and Bill warns Luna to hide. Will comes in with Electra and says this is the girl he's been wanting his pater to meet. This is Electra Forrester. Luna watches from the upstairs wharf. At the Forrester manse, Brooke touches Ridge's casket as she recaps that she took the CEO position out of her fidelity to him. He backs down from her and tells her she didn't do the right thing. When she was in front of the cameras, she should have done the right thing and denounced Hope and Carter for what they did. Brooke demurs. Ridge says she didn't stand with them. There's no fidelity in this, there's no fidelity in any of it. Brooke looks stupefied. At Bill's place, he asks Electra about the Remy situation, and she goes over all of it. Upstairs, Luna listens as she says Will was the idol who saved the day. Luna smiles as Will and Electra keep telling the story of how scary the situation got with Remy on the rooftop. Electra says Will punched Remy. Will would have done anything to stop him. I couldn't lose you, he tells Electra. Luna smiles. At the Precipice house, Taylor tells her son she's not that concerned about Brooke. She doesn't watch what she does. I'm not letting the trouble of Brooke impend in my mind because I know what your father and I have. Steffi asks, why the change? Taylor loves her life and refuses to live in that vicious cycle she was in. She gushes, life is too good to be fussing about Brooke. They embrace. At the Forrester manse, Brooke reiterates that she took the CEO position to get the company back in Ridge's hands. She wants to move past this chapter and asks him to just come home. He asks if she expects him to live on the same property as Hope. Brooke thinks they'll get used to it. Ridge rants about Carter's plan, which will ruin their family business, and complains that Brooke didn't indeed talk to him before accepting the CEO position. He thinks she can't indeed see how she's being manipulated by her son. Brooke wanted to talk to him, but Carter asked her to make a statement. Ridge saw her on camera, and saw what that did to his pater. Brooke demurs that she's doing this for him. I'm not being perfidious. Ridge insists she is. You didn't stand with us. You didn't defend us. She's now aligned with the adversary. Brooke narrows her eyes as Ridge declares, I don't suppose I can ever get past this, Brooke. At the Precipice house, Taylor smiles as Steffi tells Finn over the phone that the kiddies are gone. She disconnects and Taylor says she'll head over to see how Ridge is doing. She thinks this is a reawakening and muses, I can really feel the love of your father. Steffi teases, let me know if I need to stay up for you, as Taylor exits. At the Forrester manse, Brooke tells Ridge when he has the company back, he'll realize he grunts, realize what? Realize that Hope isn't the reverse-pecking manipulator we all suppose she is. He hollers that Hope pushed Carter to do this, it's who she is. She broke Thomas's heart over and over again until he walked down, and also went after Finn. Brooke insists her son put an end to that and admired Steffi's passions. Ridge complains that she made a beeline for Carter. Now, Brooke's in with them. Brooke tells him it kills her to hear him call her son names. It's beneath him, and it's wrong. So is turning to Taylor at snappy speed. How could you turn against us so snappily? I really do and understand. How could you do that? At Bill's place, Electra apologizes for bombarding him with all the information. Bill's glad to meet her and is happy that she's alright. Electra tells him his son is an extraordinary man. Luna watches and thinks. At home, Steffi thinks about seeing her parents together and how happy it made her. She smiles. At the Forrester manse, Brooke tells Ridge she believed in his commitment to their life together and to their relationship. He always does the same thing by going to Taylor to have his pride augmented. Ridge says one woman is only pious to him. Brooke tells him he made his choice when he decided to partake his bed with Taylor. She'll now make hers. She wouldn't be a victim and deserves a man who loves her fully. That's clearly not him. Brooke wishes she'd no way set bottom in that house or accepted that damn feeding job all those times agone. I'm done. I can't do this presently. Ridge grunts, you're done with me, but you're still going to run my family business. Brooke gasps. I'm your family. I've always been your family. The fact that you don't see that, how can he see her as inferior like the others? Brooke slaps him across the face. Have fun with Taylor, your alternate choice. As Brooke stalks out the door, she shoves a stupefied Taylor, who's just coming by. Taylor gawps at Ridge. I always love telling business stories. We don't do them that frequently, but I really suppose that's commodity we do well, and the homestretch of Who's in Charge of Forrester Creations, Team Logan with Brooke, Carter, and Hope, or Team Forrester, with Ridge, Eric, and Steffi taking over again, will be resolved in the first part of 2025. It'll be a battle royale going on there. There's a feud like no way ahead at Forrester Creations, and the rollout is really dramatic. Carter, for the utmost part, has always been veritably trusted and honest, but he wants to turn the runner, start a new chapter, fight for the Logans, and take the helm himself. So that'll be controversial. Of course, he'd love it if Eric and Ridge would stay on, but they're not going to stay on. We've Zend, who's going to be caught in the crossfire of having the occasion now to really step up as a developer, but feeling that he's also betraying his instructors, Eric and Ridge, so he has a veritably intriguing story. Daphne is the coming element to Carter's plan, a desire to produce a Forrester scent, commodity like a Chanel No. 5, which really suppressed the fashion line in terms of profitability. The Forresters haven't concentrated on that. Daphne is known as the finest nose in Paris, she's top of the mound when it comes to creating scent, so she's going to be the person who's behind the Forrester scent. The followership will learn is that there's a person behind her, and that person is Steffi. She's a factory by Steffi to really undermine Carter and to strike this current situation where he, Hope, and Brooke are in charge. So, there will be a secret and a twist in the story, and she's going to use veritably intriguing ways. Although she appears pious to Carter, her ultimate thing is to get the company back in the family.